Valley Club, now that War is totally screwed at the top levels with Mephisto's rework, it's now more of a game mode of which alliance has more Mephistos on defense. More and more players are turning to Cosmic Crucible for their PvP dopamine hits. There's way less Mephistos running around on defense, so is this the new premier game mode for PvP? And is Hand Sentry your key to victory, or is he bugged? We're discussing all the latest in this video, and if you're ready for all that stuff on More Than Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button, and let's go smash it! And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope your day is going well. Is Hand Sentry the key to victory in Cosmic Crucible? We got some footage to show you that may have you saying yes, but before we get to all that stuff, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel. Usually there's more. We got gameplay videos like this, question and answer videos, news videos, everything you're experiencing in Marvel Strike Force. But let's talk about these major changes to the Mephisto, which are going to affect War and Cosmic Crucible. More likely to affect War because there is a higher chance that you're going to see a Mephisto on War because 24 alliance mates, whereas you're competing against one person in Cosmic Crucible. So a much higher chance that you're going to see Mephisto on War, which is why War was hugely affected. Not as much of a chance to see Mephisto in Cosmic Crucible, but if you see Mephisto in Cosmic Crucible, it's going to be just as horrible for you. We're updating Mephisto's kit, focusing on improving its consistency and staying power while on defense. This means Mephisto will be more powerful. And he got some stat upgrades. He got his some of his kit changed. The major thing that's going to happen, and it's going to affect War and Cosmic Crucible, is this change of Exhausted. Previously, this character was not a clone, did not have Exhausted. He's going to gain a bunch of speed until his first turn. And if it has any mythic characters, he's going to gain charge also on his first turn. If he did not spawn with Exhausted, not a clone, become empowered. So that is not going to happen anymore. He's always going to gain all that extra speed until his first turn. If he has any mythic enemies, he's going to gain charge. Also on this character's first turn, he's always going to become empowered, which means that if you see Mephisto on defense in War, very tough. Probably going to be a lock room unless you have a Mephisto of your own, because same thing is going to go for Cosmic Crucible. But like I said, you're a lot less likely to see him in Cosmic Crucible unless you're also at the high levels in Cosmic Crucible. So let's move on to Cosmic Crucible, because this is where a lot of the PvP battles without Mephisto are going to be fought. This is what we ran into on defense this morning. Big team here. Very big Rogue, very big Gambit. The rest of these characters not that tough to deal with, but relatively large Colossus, Kitty Pryde, X-23. This is one of our tougher rooms. The Mercs for Money with a Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes, Miss Marvel Hardlight, and obviously a larger Old Man Logan. With Extreme X-Men with Phoenix in room 3. We had an Out of Time without Black Knight, but with a OG Hulk in room 4. We had a Superior 6 with one of the Sinister 6 members in Rhino, also Black Knight, and then we had a hybrid here with Dormammu and the Spider Society. And in my opinion, there was 2 really tough ones that we need to get through. This room in room 5 with the Black Knight and the Sinister 6, and this room in room 2 with Old Man Logan, Mercs for Money, Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes, Miss Marvel Hardlight. The rest of these shouldn't be that much of a problem, so we actually started with room 2. So this is the first team that we used against this Merc for Money, Secret Defenders combo. We went with the new Warriors with Echo, and I think this combo does work against this team without Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes. Robbie really screwed up this team, plus a few misplays here in the beginning. So let's check out this counter. I think it will work if there's just a Miss Marvel Hardlight, but the combo Miss Marvel Hardlight and Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes, not able to deal with Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes that early on, plus the misplay is what lost this to us. But let's go check out the footage. So like I said, there's a misplay right off the bat. This battle may or may not have went differently if we played this a little different. We do the Firestar ult on Old Man Logan. We needed to do on Miss Marvel Hardlight. What I wanted to do was spread it from Miss Marvel Hardlight back to Logan, which was good, but it allowed Robbie to do his ultimate there. What I should have done, use a Firestar ult on Miss Marvel Hardlight and spread it from Miss Marvel Hardlight back to Old Man Logan. But yeah, ignoring Robbie for this long, letting him get all these bleeds on us, getting his passive off is not a good move. And yeah, we are just bleeding out. At this point, I'm wondering, should I quit out? Should I let this go? And I'm wondering if we could kill Panda Pool, so I let it go. A little of a misplay, doesn't cost us too much into overall match, but yeah, this was a big fail. It could have been a win without that misplay and without Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes there. So we didn't get the one shot. Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes is pretty much at full health. Luckily, he used his special, used his ultimate, same with Miss Marvel Hardlight, so Pretty easy cleanup. Instead of cleaning up though, we're gonna save that for last. We went to this room next, room 6. The Spider Society with Dormammu. No Noir because Noir was already in room 2. So let's go in with the Secret Defenders and we use Cosmic Ghost Rider along with them. And it's a pretty simple matchup in room 6 for this season. So what we want to do is we want to either get the speed reduction on Pav and Penny or Pav and Peter B. Because of the placement here, we go Pav and Penny. We get the stun on Penny, we get the ability block on Peter B, and now we're just trying to get everybody down. Peter B is our first target. Dormammu, we want to make sure that he's dead before his first turn as well. Could go very bad for us if he gets a stun and gets all his charges off. But we take care of Dormammu. There goes Peter B. There's no healing that they have left. We have a stun on Penny, and it is just a matter of time at this point. A lot of great stuff offered by this entire team, especially with the revive once that they cannot spawn with because of Black Cat. So this is a great counter anytime you see Dormammu in room 6. Next, we went for room 3 with our Masters of Evil against this Extreme X-Men with Phoenix combo. Pretty simple counter here, so let's see how this played out. All right, and this is a pretty simple matchup. We get the ability block on Forge, the Disrupted on Forge, and then we just gotta watch the Nightcrawler, and then we tackled the Cyclops a little early because he had some turn meter. We're gonna go after that Forge here, and now we're gonna go for the Moonstone stun on Nightcrawler, so he can't stun us, he can't get all that turn meter. Once Forge is dead, this battle is pretty much in hand, as long as Phoenix Special does not remove the rest of these negative effects. We have a trauma on Nightcrawler, so he's fine there, but we got to make sure that Forge is dead before Phoenix took a turn. Now he's dead, no revive onces, and yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Kang with a big ultimate. Doesn't take out as much characters that I want. Actually takes out nobody except for that Phoenix. She goes in Dark Phoenix form, uses her special, boom, that's fine because it doesn't clear any negative effects off. Once Nightcrawler is down, we're in pretty good shape here. So we go after this section here. I believe I went after that section because of the turn meter. Then we go back to Nightcrawler, take him out. Now Cyclops has the most turn meter. I think we go after Cyclops at this point. Or no, we stay on Phoenix because we don't want her to use her big Dark Phoenix ult. Now we go back to Cyclops because of the turn meter, I think, or we just stick on Sunspot. I don't think it really matters at this point. He's stunned. Yeah, we're good at this point. Pretty easy, pretty simple matchup. Masters Evil countered the X-Men very well. A lot of counters of a lot of combos of X-Men that they counter well. And before we went after that tough room in room 5, we went after this out of time. No Black Knight though. They have OG Hulk. We use our Tangled Eternals for this room and just rounded out the team with Omega Red. Pretty simple victory here. So here we go. And one of the big targets I want to take out is Star Brand. So we can start to use our ult without them getting barrier. Every time we're using our ult right now, we're getting a little more barrier. We don't get the double kill with Icarus, unfortunately. We were very close to getting that double kill on Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cersei goes though, and I don't think they even take a turn in this match. I think Hulk does take a turn right around here, and that's it. I don't think it'd take a turn for the rest of the match here. So we got the ability block on Captain America, and as soon as Starbrand is down, now we can start to use our ult without getting having them get any barrier. And yeah, we don't want to get them revived once, so Peggy is also a big target there. Hulk bleeds out. That Peggy and Cap. We go after Peggy just so that there's no extra revives. She dies very, very quickly, and now it's just a matter of dealing with Cap. Could throw this on auto at this point, but we're trying to be as efficient with the turns as possible. Pretty simple victory. And now it's time to take on the toughest room, in my opinion. Superior / Sinister 6 with Black Knight. We chose to use Cabal and Apocalypse for this room. The 5th, we had a couple different options. Zemo was a great choice for the crits that he gives for the rest of the Cabal. He's not going to land an ability block because of the Green Goblin Classic, but all those crits will give the Cabal a lot more turn meter. Doom was another character that we were thinking of bringing in. Sometimes that battle goes very well with Doom. Sometimes he bleeds out and doesn't even get his ultimate off. So we decided on Lizard. This is how the battle went. As you can see, this was not a clean victory at all, but against this team, I guess one shot is fine. All right, and there's a little bit of misplay with the Namor ult. We used the ult. We should have used a special, but pretty much everything. This is just a messy match. Yeah, Lizard, not much that he could do to withstand that Black Knight counter. Lizard is going. Green Goblin gets his big ult off. Craven is almost killing Lizard. Lots of bleeds, lots of stuff on Lizard here. Hopefully we can get our Iron Patriot to go, our Apocalypse to go. There goes Iron Patriot. That is a good thing. He gets the defense downs on them, but he's about to die. He's going to die very, very soon because of the counterattacks. He's not a very high health character, so now it's all about Namor. Little bit of misplay coming up with the Namor ultimate. Should have used the special first and then the ultimate. We ended up getting the victory anyway. A lot of it is about Apocalypse though, so you could get your victories a little bit cleaner. Use a special there. Continue to work on their Black Knight with our leader, and as soon as Apocalypse take a turn, the tide of this battle is going to shift. Here comes his ultimate. Boom. We go after, we don't even have a choice. I was thinking of going after Black Knight, but he kills Black Knight anyway. Choice between Goblin and Ock. We go after Goblin for the damage. I was thinking maybe Ock for the healing, some of the turn meter, but yeah, we go after Goblin. That is fine. Ock is around. Rhino is around, but yeah, we are in good shape. We have our Apocalypse there, and I think if we just had Apocalypse against these two characters, I think we still win. So with Namor, Lizard makes it even more of a guarantee. They're just gonna bleed out. There it goes, Rhino. Couple more hits, and Ock is gonna go. But now we got to take on a Shocker. There goes Ock. One more hit for the Shocker. Very, very easy match once Apocalypse got going. So now we're left with these last two rooms. We haven't touched room 1 yet at this point, and we have to still clean up room 2. We still have our Hive Mind. We still have our Dark Hold. Thinking I could use Hive Mind on one of these and hopefully get an easy cleanup for one of these as well. And what we end up using here is our Pegasus. Now, if Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes had his ultimate available or special available, this could have been very bad, but he did not. So this is how the battle went. And it is now just time to clean up. We are worried about Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes. We should get a death from Miss Marvel Hardlight and Panda Pool coming up very, very quickly. But yeah, we go with the ultimate on Miss Marvel Hardlight, getting rid of the taunt, gets the kill there as well. And once we kill Panda Pool, yeah, we get a stun on Panda Pool. Probably could have stunned Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes. Totally forgot that there was a stun on that ultimate for Ironheart. So a little bit of misplay there as well. If you guys are using this character, make sure that you stun Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes or similar combo, similar cleanup. Make sure you're just using a stun on the right character. But I think it doesn't really matter. As soon as we get some of our big ults going, yeah. We got the big Iron Man Infinity War taking out most of the characters. Still a little sliver of life for Noir, but Kestrel takes him out, and we get the cleanup there. And for the X-Men, we went with a Hive Mind for this X-Men. Pretty efficient victory. Let's take a look at what we did to win. And obviously the big threats here are Rogue and Gambit. Not a lot of threats coming from X-23, Kitty Pryde, or Colossus. So we get the ability to block on Rogue right away, and yeah, we just kind of go through this, go through all their abilities, using the stun for Gwenom on the correct character, pulling them together. Now, where the big question mark came for us, we're trying to get one of these characters into the red. Takes a little while to get to the red, but once we get one of these characters into the red, that's when a Carnage passive kicks off, and we get a lot of turn meter. It kind of starts here. We have one of the characters, I think X-23 in the yellow. And now we're just trying to see how we use these Carnage passives and the rest of it to kind of the rest of his moves to get that benefit to drop somebody into the red. Luckily, we get it here. I think Rogue is the first one that eventually drops. We get the flip there, and she's in the yellow. And now we could use the ultimate for Gwenom. I think we could have used the ultimate on turn 1. I was more focused on the stun of Gambit, but I think we should have used the ultimate and make it a little cleaner. This is still pretty efficient. There goes Kitty Pryde. So, yeah, one of the big threats is gone in Rogue, and Gambit is stunned. Now he's gone, and it's just a matter of time. How many turns do we take to beat out this X-23 and this Colossus? Not many. They do have some death proofs and some evades, so it's going to take a few more turns there, but this battle is pretty inevitable. I don't think they take another turn at this point. Actually, they do. Right there, they do. But, yeah, that Carnage passive kicks in here, and now we are just going to go. X-23 has nothing left. So we put up a score of 49,756. Not the best score, not the worst score, but based on what we had on defense, I think this is a pretty decent score. But the surprising thing is when we saw what our opponent did with our defense, and we did get this defense from a Duelam video, the champion of the content creator tournament. So this is what we had on defense. We have an Infinity Watch with Quicksilver. They beat us pretty easily with the standard Eternals, Tangled, and Big Time Spider-Man. This team was a little surprising. They had to take 3 turns to beat it. They used their new warriors and Echo and was not able to beat this. So we had a zombie Juggernaut instead of a Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes and a Miss Marvel Hardlight. So maybe that screwed up a little bit of what their plans were. They went in with Undying, Kestrel, Quicksilver, still could not beat that, and then finished off with a new Avengers. Really surprising at how well this room did. Room 3, we had our Extreme X-Men, and they went in Master of the Evil. This should have worked. I'm not sure what happened here. Then they went in with Infinity Watch, and then finally cleared us off with the Wakandan / War Dogs. Then we had these guys on defense. We had a Spider Society with Black Knight in room 4. They went with Apocalypse, Red Hulk, Vulture, Val, Lizard. Was not able to beat this, and then was finally able to beat with us with a Void Knight, Gwenom, Doom, Red Goblin, and Nova. Now this is the big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Look what I had on defense. We had a Hand Sentry, and honestly, this was a mistake. Bishop was supposed to be in this room to totally copy Doolum's defense, and as a placeholder, I had this Hand Sentry in, and this is not my Hand Sentry. They went with this Black Order, and Secret Defenders was not able to beat that. They combat canceled. Went in with the Secret Defender Super Skrull, was able to beat this. Last but not least, this was these guys. The Cabal was easily able to take out this Skrull team with Thanos, Val, Nova, Dormammu. Yeah, this is a very, very strong team. No surprise that this took him out, but we did pull a very good team with this. And when I noticed that Hand Sentry on defense, I thought it was a bug. My Hand Sentry has 7 red stars, not those yellow stars, a little more powerful. And then I remember it was not my Hand Sentry that was on defense. It is this, the default Hand Sentry that was on defense. So is the default Hand Sentry your key to victory this season in Cosmic Crucible? Work for me. Let me know your thoughts on this. Hopefully some of these battles and some of the what we place on defense and some of the counters of what our opponent had on defense will help you with this season in Cosmic Crucible. Good luck climbing, and hopefully you see 0 Mephistos this season in Cosmic Crucible. Hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like. Free for you. Tremendously helps out that YouTube algorithm and the channel. And if you want to check out what are the best characters to farm right now in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk Fist Bomb.